Tamám Shud, the nameless man. On a frigid December dawn in 1948, a fisherman trudged along Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia, his breath clouding in the chilly air. He froze at the sight of a man slumped against the seawall, impeccably dressed in a suit with no tags, his face eerily serene in death. The fisherman's heart raced. Something felt wrong. He ran for help as the waves whispered secrets to the shore. Police arrived, searching the man's pockets, finding only a cigarette pack, a comb, and a scrap of paper bearing the Persian words, Tamám Shud, it is ended. No ID, no wounds, just a ghost in a tailored suit, his polished shoes gleaming under the bruised purple sky. The investigation deepened the mystery. A local reported a copy of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam left in a car near the beach, its torn page matching the scrap. Inside, a handwritten code, MRGOABAD, and an unlisted phone number taunted the police. Cryptographers, even the FBI, couldn't crack the jumbled letters. An autopsy revealed a swollen spleen, hinting at poison like digitalis, but no toxin was detected. The man's fingerprints and dental records led nowhere, and his face, splashed across newspapers, drew no recognition. He was a shadow, slipping through every attempt to name him. The phone number led to Jessica Thomson, a nurse in nearby Glenelg. When detectives showed her the man's photo, her hands trembled, her eyes betraying a flicker of recognition, but she insisted she didn't know him. Pressed further, shown a plaster cast of his face, she faltered again, yet held her silence. The detectives left, convinced she hid a secret. Lover? Spy? Or something else? In smoky Adelaide pubs, locals whispered of Cold War espionage, the man's polished shoes and cryptic code fueling theories of a Soviet or Western operative, unclaimed by any government. Alone one night, Jessica sat in her kitchen, a cold cup of tea before her. She stared at a hidden photo of a man resembling the Somerton Man, her face torn between grief and fear. She burned it in the sink, flames consuming her secret, vowing to take it to her grave. By 1950, the case stalled, the code uncracked, the man unidentified, his death a riddle. A detective kept his photo, haunted by that serene face and Tamám Shud, the words a mocking epitaph for an unsolvable mystery. Decades later, in 2022, DNA suggested the man was Carl Webb, an Australian engineer, but gaps in the evidence kept doubts alive. The code remained a cipher, Jessica's truth buried with her. On Somerton Beach, the seawall stands silent, the waves still crashing with their eternal murmur. Somerton Man lingers as a shadow, his story unfinished, the words Tamám Shud echoing in the tide, forever just out of reach.